Today, Black Shalom L'Chaim, purified drinking water. They got it is up there. Shouts out to the 12 tribes. Support the people, not the cause, man. Now, first of all, I want to apologize for my visual absence, and I want to call this more of my from the stadium play. Okay, as you see, I'm not present, but we still getting into information. So these next few videos are gonna be like this from a stadium stands perspective, meaning I will be taking a visual absence for the next 10 videos, maybe 12 videos, could be more, but I'll see you guys soon, and as always, support the people, not the cause, man. And anyway, yeah, you're gonna hear the same audio for each one of those videos too. So if you click the last video, you heard this, and if you click the next video, you're gonna hear the same thing. But this is how we do it from a stadium stance. But yeah, just to keep it up to date, we're gonna be talking about Enoch and all kind of stuff, from Enoch to Jacob to the TNK. Another thing on top of another thing. What I mean by stadium stance is, I have my left fields and I have my right fields. I said there's gonna be no center fields or shortstops yet, but this was more like stadium stands because for one, I'm taking a visual absence. I'm like out there in the crowd on this one, and for two, it's kind of like me sitting back. I'm not pushing this, trying to convert, or like I said, or do anything other than provide information. So that's what I mean by stadium stands. I'm gonna take a back seat on this one and watch the game. Okay. If that makes any sense to you. Wish y'all could see me do this when I do this. Cue that music I like. Big and tall, will break the bank to build the world. Will Robin Peter to pay Paul as long as I stay comfortable. American privilege keeps blurring my vision as long as I'm comfortable.
There are several books which have been excluded from the canonical Jewish Bible. Some of these rejected works are mentioned in the Bible itself, and some are not. They were excluded from the canon, mostly because they were considered spiritually uninspired, and less because a few were discovered after the canon had been adopted and popularized. When one questions who or what determines whether a scriptural book is inspired or not, one is often met with answers such as, if they are mentioned by a prophet or an apostle, or if they are quoted in the Bible, then they are most likely inspired. If otherwise, then they are not. Unfortunately, this has proven not to be a valid enough answer, as there are many books which are referenced in the Bible, yet they have been termed uninspired, and thus rejected from the canon, cast into the Apocrypha as non-canon. The Book of Enoch is one of such books, thought to be inspired by the scribe, Enoch, and over the years, 3 books have come to be attributed to him. The first is the Ethiopian Book of Enoch, which was translated and taken from numerous sources, such as the manuscripts of Richard Lawrence and R. H. Charles. The second is the Slavonic Book of Enoch, or the Secrets of Enoch, which was discovered in 1886 by Professor Sokolov in the archives of the Belgrade Public Library. And the third is the Hebrew Book of Enoch, which contains a wealth of mystical knowledge, and is claimed to have been written by Rabbi Ishmael, a renowned and scholarly priest who is reputed to have lived between 90 to 130 AD. Many would argue that First Enoch is more credible than the rest. We say that that is a matter of personal opinion, if not of racism. As far as we are concerned, each work is as authentic as the other, and deserves equal attention. Thus, without placing one over the other, we shall glide across the 3 books, starting with the first. Shall we begin? The eyes of Enoch, a righteous man, were opened by the Lord, And he saw a vision of the Lord and his angels in heaven, and he heard and saw, and understood everything from them. But what he saw was not for his generation, it was for one which was to come. And he spoke as he saw, that the Great One shall come out of his dwelling place, and shall tread upon the earth, and on Mount Sinai, appearing in all his strength and glory, and all who behold him shall be afraid. The watchers shall shake, and the earth shall tremble to its ends. The mountains shall fall, and the hills shall melt like wax in the flame. The earth shall be torn apart, and all which is on it shall be destroyed, and judgment shall come upon all. But with the righteous he shall make peace. They shall prosper, and he shall protect and bless them. Behold, he shall come with 10,000 of his saints, to execute judgment upon the earth, and to destroy the wicked. He shall convict all flesh of their ungodly ways, and of the things they have spoken against him. When he had seen all of these, Enoch urged the generations to come, saying, Observe everything in the sky, how the luminaries rise and fall in their proper time. See the earth, how steadfast it is, behold the summer and winter, and the rains and the clouds. In winter, except for 14 trees, all trees wither and shed. And in summer, the earth burns with growing heat, and you seek shade from the heat of the sun. See the green trees, and how they bear fruit, and you shall understand that he who lives has made them this way. From year to year, his works do not change. Do you not see that rivers and seas follow his commands? And turning to the godless, Enoch spoke, saying, You, who are hard-hearted, you have not held to the commands of the Lord, but you have turned away from him, and spoken against him. And so, you shall find no peace. Cursed shall be your days and your names, and you shall perish and be destroyed without mercy. For all of you who are godless, there shall be a curse. The elect shall rejoice, and there shall be forgiveness and peace and salvation for them. But for all of you sinners, there shall be no salvation, only curses. The elect shall inherit the earth, and wisdom shall be given to them, that they may never sin again, either through forgetfulness or pride, for they shall be humbled. They shall never again transgress, nor sin, all the days of their lives, nor shall they die of the anger and wrath of the Lord. Their days shall be long, and joyous, and peaceful.